Just in awe. So thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we are rocking and rolling. Up next is a new friend of mine, DeMichael Norwood from Miami Bridge. I just found out about a very important uh, program that DeMichael is newly put in charge of. Congratulations
Thank you.
on that.
Thank
So
you.
we were said, let's just put DeMichael on the show too, just real quick. Like literally, this just happened a few days ago. We
It
added you to
did.
the
It did.
schedule. So thank you for coming down. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what Miami Bridge is?
Okay, so definitely thank you for having me once again and happy birthday.
Thank you.
Miami Bridge is Miami Dade's 24-hour emergency shelter for youth. So we house youth ages 10 to 17 who may be facing crises, and those crises range from, different things, various issues. It could be simple issues in the home and they need a little intervention,
Mm-hmm.
time apart from one another, victims of human trafficking, youth who are facing homelessness, youth who have, experience within the Department of Juvenile Justice as well as Department of Children and Families. As well, we offer non-residential services, so parenting classes and support groups, as well as our LGBTQ program, and also offering services to families and youth in their homes, so individual and family counseling. So a lot of things.
A lot of very important things,
Yeah.
and you guys are having rolling out a new program. Tell us about the new program you're going to be offering.
Yes. So, what I'm here for today is to introduce the Host Home program, which is an opportunity for young people ages 18 to 21 who are experiencing, housing instabilities or facing homelessness,
Mm-hmm.
to hopefully connect them to individuals within the community who have extra space in their home and are willing to open that space to a young person.
Mm-hmm.
So currently, we're recruiting volunteers who would be willing to participate with us in doing that.
Yeah, I'm just getting a little teary-eyed here because, some I've actually been homeless multiple times before as a youth, and this is such an important program that you guys are putting
Yes,
together.
yes.
What is it that drives a child to become, or a young adult, to become homeless? What are some of the things that are at risk that make this happen?
Right. So, definitely Miami-Dade County is one of those areas where housing is an issue.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many people here, as well as housing just not being so affordable. And especially to those young people who may not have a degree, they may not have, a great enough job that is allowing them the financial means, to have housing. And so familial issues, there may be a disconnect within the family, and so then they're left to the streets.
Mm-hmm.
I know being a part of the LGBTQ community is one of those main factors because the family is not supportive, of sexuality and just who that person is. And so they're kicked out of the house as young as, 16, 17.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very unfortunate. It's very sad. And I'm grateful that our organization, Miami Bridge, is able to house those young people, up to the age of 17, and definitely partnering with other agencies and groups within the community. So once they do turn 18, having a place for them to go to build that stability. And so now we are super grateful. Our CEO, Dr. Wilcox, she fought for us. She went to the state in Tallahassee and got these funds for us to develop this program. So now being able to work with the 18 to 21-year-old population and connecting them to possible supportive housing within the community,
Mm-hmm.
and they would still be connected, to a person to gain those resources,
Mm-hmm.
as far as education, employment.
Yep.
And
And so they families people, you don't have to be a family, you could be a single family, a single person owning a home, having a room in your home, whatever the case, they can sign up for this host home program. They even get a small stipend
yeah,
to support food and bills and things of that nature. It's really important that we, especially during this time, are not fearful of taking people in and bind together during this pandemic. I think it's wonderful what your organization is putting together, how can people get signed up and get involved in this?
Yes, so definitely checking out our website, miamibridge.org. We are on Facebook as well as Instagram, and reaching out, to myself. My cell phone, 786-694-1319. But like I said, we operate 24/7. So the number that's listed on our website, if you contact that number and, express that you have interest in working with us and partnering with us, you will definitely be connected. And with that, there is definitely an interview process, so we assess the situation, we assess that young person, we assess that volunteer, and there are, interviews done with them together to make sure that it's going to be a good fit, it's going to be a good match.
Wonderful.
Yes.
I think it sounds like it could be a fun experience for someone's life for 1 to 6 months.
It definitely can.
And it'll make a lifelong impact, without a doubt. So thank you for coming on, DeMichael, and for all the work that you're doing and your team is doing at Miami Bridge. I'm so happy to be connected with you. We're going to have you back on to the show at a later date for sure.
Yes, we would love that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. All right. We are almost, I can't believe how quickly this hour is really rolling and rocking.